Hey auditors! Welcome back to Voicy Tales. Today I'm here with a short horror story about a girl who had ordered a pizza. It was a Friday night and the clock hit 10. Stella had ordered a pizza about 40 minutes ago. The delivery was late. She was extremely hungry and strolled, waiting for her order impatiently. The doorbell rang. She opened the door and saw a pizza delivery guy standing with the pizza box. But something was off about the guy. He was staring at her like a robot with no movement in his body and a blank facial expression. She took the pizza and asked him about the payment. He did not reply. She asked him again, but he made no response. She waved in front of his eyes, but he did not blink. He caught her wrist in the mid-air. His grip was extremely firm. It hurt her arm. She screamed at him to let her go, but he did not seem to care. Somehow, she got rid of his grip and ran for her life. She decided to go out through the back door, but it seemed to be locked from outside. She heard footsteps approaching her. She quickly ran towards her room and locked it. It did not take her much time to figure out that the person in her house was a complete psychopath. She thought of jumping out of her room's window. But when she opened the window, she saw the pizza delivery guy standing right beneath it, staring at her blankly. Since the guy was waiting for her outside the house, she decided to escape using the main door. She ran towards the hallway slowly and quietly. But suddenly, the guy appeared in the hallway out of nowhere. His head was leaned on his left shoulder, and he stared at Stella with a blank expression. Then his lips quivered at the corners that formed an unusual smile. The smile kept stretching until it almost touched his eyes, showing his uncountable sharp teeth. That was the most horrific smile Stella had ever seen in her entire life. She screamed out of fear as she was now convinced that it was possibly not a normal human being. Stella ran in the opposite direction, but the guy jumped over her. He had her in his grip and his hands pressed her throat, making it difficult for her to breathe. But Stella made a comeback. She took out a pocket knife and made a deep cut on the guy's neck. He screamed out of pain. Stella pushed him aside and ran towards her room. She had barely closed the door when the guy blocked the door using his hands. The delivery guy brought his head inside, but Stella banged the door upon his head again and again, causing him to bleed and fall unconscious. She immediately called the cops. By the time they arrived, it was almost midnight. The two officers listened to Stella's tale and went upstairs cautiously. But as they came down, the officers were very angry with Stella for calling them at midnight for no reason. Apparently, they found no one upstairs. Stella rushed upstairs and gasped in horror as she found no one there, where the body had been lying just a few minutes ago. Rather, she found the pizza box lying on the floor and was totally clueless about how it came there. That was it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Pardon me for the unintentional mistakes. Comment down your experience, hit the like button and make sure you're subscribed to my channel.